Round one, we drew, but he gave me the win. So that was really nice of him. He said he already got his invite, which is why he gave it to me. The Strap Tricks versus Ninja, the deck I've been wanting to play for a while, but TCG players been super slow on sending my stuff. Excuse me, but game one had like really good control of him. Was able to basically win pretty easily. Game two, he basically just kept getting all the contact fuses, flipping my card space down. There's a part where like I miscalculated on some of the summons that I could have done, and like basically I just was playing from down. He was down in life for most of the match, and you know, I probably could have stalled it out a little bit more because we only have about a minute left, but I'm not that kind of player, so I was just like, all right, let's go to game three, and then got time, gave me the win, so good on him. Deck was playing really good. I should have put in dimensional barriers instead of solemn judgments. That definitely would have helped out a lot more, just called fusion to prevent the monsters from either activating or coming out. So live and learn, but 1-0. We're doing full 8 rounds. We had about 194 players. I think they said they're upping it to top 32 to get their invites, but regardless, we got the first one down. We got to get 5 more to get this invite. So 1-0. Let's keep this up and keep playing well. Game 2 or round 2, Kashtira lost. Game 1, he opened pretty good. I just could not get over the constant banishes of my monsters on his side. Game 2 opened ridiculously well. Ended with Sarah and Rafflesia, and then like 3 trap cards to basically just like prevent him from playing around. So that was pretty good. Game 3 just, you know, when they go 4 into Rise Art, I was like, shoot. If we could have just gone into the 5th one, we might have stood a chance. I don't know what his face downs were, but did not draw any of my anti-banishing stuff. Did not draw any of my other side deck cards for that matchup, so it was a bit rough. Drew into double Arachnocampa, drew no starter, drew no Pudica, drew no Mantis or no Murmileo, so it's kind of rough, but still 1-1. 6 more rounds left to go. Just got to win 5 of them, and yeah, keep on going. But the side deck cards were going first really well. I just got to work on the side deck cards for going second. I definitely for sure need to kind of plan that out a little bit better. But practice makes perfect, and we'll see how our round 3 matchup goes. Round 3, we drew against Scareclaw. Game 1 just could not get anything really going. Just having like my monsters in defense position, not being able to, kind of reply. I went a little bit too hard with Adipus. I should have done other things instead of going straight into that. But the main thing is just that the link 3 for Scareclaws, when it can't be targeted, I believe, or affected, just threw me in for a loop. Game 2, he had me down, grinded down. I was able to finally get game in later on. And yeah, time was called shortly afterwards, so didn't even get a chance to go into game 3. So one pretty good. Mission remains the same. Try to win as many as we can, and yeah, try to get that invite. It was rough. All right, round 4 update. Second match that went to time, going against Trap Tricks in the mirror match. One of the best things about knowing how to read your cards is when I banished the Adipus, he special summoned, so this is the end of game 1, he special summoned the Adipus back. I was able to Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare it, or not Terrifying Trap Hole, but the new one that came in the structure deck, because Adipus's Link Summon card is unaffected. So when it came back via the special summon effect, it wasn't Link Summoned anymore, it was special summoned. So I was able to destroy it, and then because it comes out 2800 attack, destroy it, and then banish one of the other things, and managed to haul into game 2. He's playing through. I open decently, except I don't open a Pudica, I don't open a Mantis, and I don't open a Murmileo. So I don't have any of my searches, but he does the normal plays, but instead of going into Rafflesia, he goes into another summon, off of Sarah when he played Holotea. Special summon it, that was number 4. He uses Sarah effect to search for another, or to special summon another Traptrix monster. And from there, I was just able to Nibiru it. That first game took about like 25-30 minutes. We did not have a whole lot of time left. I made some play mistakes not being able to go into a Boudica to banish the token so I could at least get some damage on the board and kind of put a clock on him, but I do end up with an Oedipus and I do end up with a Sarah, 2 trap cards face down. I think one of them was like an imperm as well, so we managed to win there. 3 more wins. We can do this. 2-1-1. Hopefully we can do this. Just keep playing good, keep opening decent. Mirror matches are long. Round 5 lost to Runic Naturia. What can I say? That deck is annoying. Round 1, like again, like long ass time. He decked me out at the end. Just could not draw any of my evenlies to kind of get through. He did get Barkion out at the end, so it's just like, how do I even get past this? And then game 2, we just went into time. Burned me with Red Dragon Archfiend, Deiko Senka 1900. Had to play around to get through the Danko. Had to hard summon my Dionea. Probably should have gotten into a level 4 Xyz with the Holotea there, and then just gone off a little bit more. So that's on me. So I could have had more plays. With the Boudica, go those 2 set, go off. But again, that's on me. Yeah, we could have easily done a little bit better. Guy didn't really draw the best, but it's Runic, man. What can you do about it? Round 6. Wait, 2-1-2. Yeah, so round 6, another draw. So our chances of topping aren't really that good right now. So we'll play out round 7 and 8, but at 8 points, the most I can finish, I believe, is like 14. So I think 5 gets you 15. So it's gonna be real iffy. So we'll see how it goes out. But geez, I played against Dragon Link. Game 1, so we both bricked. I was able to kind of outright it from there. Game 2, he goes first. I just don't draw any of my good outs to kind of stop his cards. Oh man, it's just, it was just an iffy matchup. I think he spent like 10 minutes searching for what he could get with Thrust. I should have just let him get the Harpy's Feather Duster and then let him try to destroy my thing so that he couldn't get any of the other ones. But you gotta explain your cards right and not cheat. So we'll see how the last 2 rounds go. But oh man, it might be a long one. All right, round 7, went up against Sprite. Game 1, opened like one of the gaudiest hands I could actually ever open. Boudica into Field Spell, into Parallel Exceed, into Rafflesia, into Merrymaker, into Sargus. Just all the bounces, all the negates, just the complete control package. It's really nice when I can actually do that. It rarely happens. Game 2 was a little bit more of a grind fest. The biggest thing was getting over Avermax, which is really hard because so many of my cards target. So my biggest out to that was I had to be able to get into a Time Thief Doer, and I had to get through all the face down spell trap cards. He had me on the ropes. I was down to 1,000, but at the end, finally was able to go into a Holotea, into Redoer, bounce, Avermax, go into my other level 4s, go into Alamaris, special summon back Oedipus. Oedipus has 28, 32, 35 game. So we'll see if we can get the last win here and see where we place. But invite is not happening, unfortunately, but let's at least finish strong. Round 8, played against Asian Persuasion, which was actually pretty cool. I was like his voice, I'm like, bro, I swear I've heard this guy before. Like, I know I've seen this guy before, but where? And then, like, after the match, he said, oh yeah, I'm him. I'm like, yeah, I watch you all the time. But we technically drew. He gave me the win just to give me a chance to get the invite. I don't think I'm getting it, but always nice to have a chance. played against Dark World. Game 1, he silver looped my hand away, which was pretty nutty. Card destruction away my Nibiru. I was hoping to be able to draw into another one, just to be able to clear the board. I did not, unfortunately. Game 2 opened really good. He bricked like a motherfucker. I think he said he opened like double Senka, nothing to get rid of Grappa and nothing to like discard it. And then I had Rafflesia, Sarah, 2 set cards. So I opened pretty good. And then, yeah, just whatever he would have done, I would have just been able to kind of go away. But game 3, again, he just went on a giant play. Like, I kept missing on the Dark Worlds, or not the Dark Worlds, the Dangers. Like, kept rolling. I think I got like 1 hit on them. So that was unfortunate, and then he ended up on the board, and then I still had, like, thankfully cards to play with. But by the time they call time of the round, it's like, can enter battle phase to do any kind of damage, but he gave me the win, so we're probably going to finish in the 40s, like, real deal. Probably going to finish like 40 something. But I think the last time, we had 12, 13, so we have 1 more point. We'll see where we end up, but looking very unlikely, but still finishing above 500 is always a plus. If I could have won 1 more of those matches, would have had it. Like, if I could have finished off the tie against the Buster Blader deck, like, I think I actually get the invite. I don't think I played Asian Persuasion last round, but it was one of those where it's like, man, I could have played a little bit better against my round 7 opponent and put myself in a much better position to win. So round 6 opponent, my apologies. But we'll wait and see how the results are. I'm gonna go take a birthday shot to celebrate our boy Mark's birthday. Then we're gonna go eat. My meal is paid for because managed to have the Cartesia to sell or to give. So we brokered a deal to get the money off property. So Konami, I'm not vending in the hall. This is happening outside the hall. So money won't be exchanged until later. So please don't ban me. But yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll see where we finish up. I'll show you the list, and yeah. So yeah, like I said, didn't get the invite. I think we finished 51st. 51st out of 190 some players. Still pretty solid. There's still a few regionals happening out, so hopefully one of these we can break through and get that elusive 5th and 6th one. Till then, sign off.